What's going on, everyone? This is Jay from Premier Gaming Entertainment, and I'm bringing you this video. The game has just gone final. Michigan are the champions for 2024. What can I say? I'm totally excited and hyped about it. Leave me a comment in the comment section below. Let me know how you feel about the game. Did you have the faith that Michigan was going to pull through? Were you nervous? Did you think that Washington was going to beat us? Let me know how you feel about the game in the comment section below. Please leave a like on the video. It definitely helps out my channel if you can. And if you enjoy my content, definitely subscribe to the channel. So, like I said, I'm lost for words right now. It's been a long time coming. I knew that this team was special. They've been the most consistent team all year long. They've been a team that's been the most, I would say, balanced from top to bottom, from all phases of the game, whether it be offense, defense, special teams. This is a team that has been the most consistent, in my opinion, all year. There's been teams that have been shown dominance or more dominance in some peaks and in some instances throughout the season, but they've also shown weakness throughout the season. Michigan is the one that has been the most steady, in my opinion, all year long. And, coming into this game, I felt that we matched up really, really well against Washington, just because of, like I said in my preview video and prediction video, that this team was built for a team like Washington. Washington, I know, with all the pretty plays and all the downfield passing and Penix throwing for like 500 yards, we've seen this all. We've seen it for the past 2-3 years for Ohio State. And they're NFL receivers. And they couldn't beat us with all their glamour and glitz and all that stuff. So I knew that Michigan already had the game plan to beat these guys. So it was just a matter of executing. And man, they held Washington to one offensive touchdown. And that one offensive touchdown that they did score was on a short field. I mean, just imagine if Harbaugh decided not to go for it on fourth down and decided to punt. Would they even have scored that one touchdown? So this defense, is I've read in all the comment sections, whether it be in the blogs or on these YouTube videos, everyone's saying, "Oh, Michigan's defense. Oh, they haven't played an offense like Washington all year. They're gonna get exposed. They're overrated. They're not a great defense. They've just played bad offenses all year." So now that we played Washington and held them to 13 points, and they only scored one touchdown on a short field, what do you have to say? So I don't want to hear anything about all that, about their their defense being overrated and not playing anybody. This is an elite defense, and they showed it again. They showed it against Alabama. They showed it against Washington. So, and even going on that topic, I saw a lot of people before the game. I think there was one video I saw where all these experts from ESPN were picking Washington to beat Michigan. It's crazy to me. Michigan's probably been one of the most disrespected teams all year long. Everybody's always picking against them for whatever reason it may be. I don't understand why. You had Pat McAfee picking against us in the pregame, which I'm not surprised that he did it, because he's been a Michigan hater all year long, and I think that he did it just to be consistent in picking against Michigan. So, it is what it is. Michigan, like I said, has been pretty much disrespected in that matter all year long, whether it had been the Penn State game, the Ohio State game, the Alabama game. Always everyone is picking against us, and everyone stayed consistent. There was a few people that actually picked Michigan this go around that surprised me, but still a lot of people picking against Michigan. I guess they felt that we were still overrated, and we were going to get exposed for this game, which was further from the truth. My key from my predictions video was saying everyone's talking about the defense of Michigan versus Washington's offense, which was a key thing, but Michigan's offense, as far as whether or not Washington was going to be able to stop them from running the football, I thought that was going to be one of the most important things of the game. And Michigan ran for, I'm not sure if they got, but probably close to, not over 300 yards on the ground. Passing wasn't that great, but when you win by 3 touchdowns, does it matter? What matters is getting the W. So, like I said, I wasn't surprised by this. Michigan's running game, while not being the greatest this year, I knew that they were going to be able to get things done versus Washington. Now, of course, that first quarter was something as world, and obviously we weren't able to duplicate that for the rest of the game, but man, it was good enough to get out to a big lead and not look back. Michigan's game has always been, and what makes them so difficult to be beat is once they get ahead and get a lead like that, or they're even, then they can play their game, and they're well disciplined and conditioned enough to just wear you out at the end. And that's pretty much what happened in this game. Offensively, like I said, running game, top notch. Defensively, they did what they had to do. Penix, well, he had some completions and some plays, but except for that one play, they didn't get anything down the field. Michigan was content in just making you dink and dunk, and if you're going to score, it's going to be some 10, 12, 13, 14 play drive. And that's okay because it's going to kill the clock, it's going to limit your possessions, and the way that we were running the football, it plays perfectly into our hands. I don't know if this was his worst game of the year. Probably not. I'm sure there's other games that he did have worse than this, but they were probably because of the circumstances with the weather, whether it be like bad weather conditions, high winds or something like that. I think that's why he may have had a bad game. But this was perfect conditions indoors. He threw 2 picks. The last one almost was a pick 6. And 1 touchdown pass, only 1 pass play over 20 yards. I mean, Michigan's defense has to give, 2 thumbs up for their effort. And man, I'm so pumped up that we're national champions. Now the fun begins. Who knows what's going to happen next season. As far as first the whole NCAA thing, what's going to happen with Harbaugh, who's coming back. All of that is down the road. What's important right now is living in the moment. And living in the moment right now is we're national champions. So, hats off to Michigan for winning the national championship. It's been a long season, but from start to finish, you've been the top-notch team. You're 15-0, perfect season. And, it's on to next year. So, like I said, 2024 to 2025, looking forward to that. It's going to be a tough schedule, But, you know, we just have to wait and see how that goes down the line. So anyways, thank you for watching the video. If you liked the video, definitely please leave a like on the video, as it definitely helps my channel. If you made it this far, leave a comment in the comment section below and let me know how you feel about the game. And if you enjoy the content, definitely subscribe to the channel. Anyways, for last time for this season, thank you for watching, and go Blue!